In building a Net Zero Plus house, you just can't make decisions out in the field. Having someone who understands all the components of the house project before you even start, from the weather-resistant barrier that you're going to install on the outside, the exterior insulation, and then moving inside and what you're going to do in terms of all the mechanical parts. Really critical to get this on paper correct before you even put your first nail into the project.
This over here is a Mitsubishi 12,000 BTU, the air-to-air heat pump. That's a pretty small unit for a whole first floor of this home. So it'll take the energy out of the outside air and change it to what we want to do inside, whether we're heating in here or cooling. So heating and cooling all comes out of this magic box, and we are distributing it into the house. And if you look, these pipes are a lot smaller than you'd find off of normal ones. Well, that's because a lot of the flow and everything is much smaller. The whole thing on a passive house is your thermal envelope, and that translates to the very low heating, cooling equipment that we have there. You know, I go into places and the boiler is 180,000 BTUs. Well, that's only 12, right? Can you imagine that? 12,000 BTUs for this one floor upstairs. Here we are on the second floor, and what we did here in the design process was create an air barrier that we could carve out inside the trusses here. So we carved out this mechanical space here so we could run pipes and locate an air handling unit for this floor up here. So that same unit that was downstairs, we have one that was mounted vertically. This one is mounted horizontally over here. To be able to locate this, we're going to have a pull down hatch here. This thing has to be serviced twice a year with changing filters. So all this stuff is really detailed and planned out. The HVAC contractor has a document to go build it. Okay, here it is. Here's all the pipe runs. Here's all the sizes of the pipe. So we do that on paper first, so we don't have to make compromises in the field. These are the homes of the future. These are the things that are really driving the bus. There's nothing that'll go boom in this house, right? There's no combustion. There's nothing that'll explode in this house. So that's the real cool part.
Thanks, John. Really appreciate all your advice and wisdom in putting this all together, and we'll continue as we move along into the next phase.